over there, and I'm gonna show you that though. Yeah, I'm gonna show you that. Yeah, a bit strange to do though. I'm gonna give it to you, but it's the safest way to, remove a old crankshaft bolt. Now, if it was like installing it, yeah, don't use an impact wrench again. Don't be stupid. Don't do that. But to remove it, it's okay. But yeah, make sure that your your timing belts or timing gears, everything is installed prior to do that, because yeah, that will be just bad as an overall. If you got the same setup as me currently right now, and you got the same issue as me, yeah, do what I've done, okay? It clearly worked. Now, that part aside, because I no longer need it though. No longer. I got good parts lined up over there. And yo, straightforward though. So that one, okay, is a it's kind of a backing plate for my timing belt though. I'll show you directly on the crank. You'll see it, easy to understand. Okay, nothing crazy about it, but it's important to be placed up there or down there. You get what I mean, okay? That's one. My lower, timing cover plate, sticking like that, and oh yeah, I gotta remove that sticker. That's for sure. But yeah, it's looking like that though. I got some hardware, but honestly though, I don't know how I got this size, but those are way too long for that. That's why I'm back with my M6, M5, M4, and M3 bolts required to have an actual proper size though, because those are way too long. That's for sure. Those are way too long. And of course, I got my the updated part that I just removed. Okay. ARP. What's the actual name though? Crankshaft bolt. Okay, it's that. Okay, I got one of those. Okay, and of course, last but not least, I got my ATI super damper that I did talk about a while ago. Yeah, I did that. And let me unbox it though, cause it's there's some cool stuff in it. I said unbox it. Let me re-unbox it though, or re-talk about it. You know what I mean? Okay. Looking like that. That will honestly though, I am not sure. I want to say that this one is for the AC. If not, power steering. Okay. But anyway, that wheel is supposed to be pulley. Yeah, that pulley is supposed to be in front of the actual harmonic balancer wheel. Okay, so the hardware that comes with it. Okay. Stickers, manuals, yeah, multiples, yeah, that I will read. And now the piece itself, the good looking piece itself. Yo, this desk is messy. Anyway, this good piece, looking like that, looking good. What type of bolt should I use? Has to be shorter than those, that's for sure. Those is like what, 40? Yeah, somewhat. You know what? Let me just measure it. It's like those are actually 40 for real. Hold on. 35. Again, it says a 34.4, but it's 35. Yeah, I need something lower, maybe half. So half is about, again, no, but I feel like 12. Nah, 12 might be too short. Actually, yeah, 12 might be too short. What about 16 though? Alright, first part from what I've just showed, and it's straightforward, but it's just there. Wait. Alright, exactly like that, okay? Just like that is good enough, right? Yeah, good. And where do I gotta put? Yeah, I gotta place that. This part now. Alright. This one. Which look, okay. There's one here, one there, one over there, okay? There's 3 total. Now, there's one right here, okay, which is directly onto the oil pump, right? There's another one right there, which is once again also directly on the oil pump, and there's another one right there, which is directly onto the water pump, right? So, and of course, I will show you better view, afterwards, of course. in, doesn't want to turn anymore. All the way in, doesn't want to turn anymore. The 12 millimeters in length was the good option, the best option, okay? 16 is too long, and what I got going on prior to, thinking about using those was way longer. Anyway, okay? Let me rotate, the crankshaft just like 2 times, okay? Just to make sure that nothing is touching the cover itself. And yeah, I will install my ATI super damper afterwards, yeah? Before I install that, right, let me read the actual manual, but something that I've noticed, it says a minimum of 9 bolts must be installed, Loctite and torqued correctly. Now, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Where are my 3 remaining ones? Hey, right there. Wait, hold on now. Yeah, my bad. Right there. Yeah, so I need those to be, over there, but also need that. Why? Because this one is for my either power steering or AC. I don't recall which one, but that needs to be onto that. And what else? Well, those 3 though. For what? Respecting that warning. Let me get back at y'all once I, read the full-on installation instruction. Sorry. All right. I want to say something, okay? Upon reading that, bro, it's not the best instructions, okay? Because it's overlapped with general, steps and other type of engines. About something for, a Japanese engine, but it's talking about some stuff for American engines. It's not the greatest though, because there's a lot of general, information about other type of engines, which is not my case, and I think I got it covered, okay? So, one thing, right? Let me actually go over there. 16 foot-pounds, use a Torx 40 plus, okay? Now, since it's already assembled, right, there is no need to torque that because it's already torqued down from, where they got it built from factory, right? It's already done, right? So this one thing that got me confused for real. I ain't gonna hold you for that. It got me confused. And then it says cap screws, which I believe are those, okay? 22 to 32. Like I don't know. Like it's so. Because one thing that I do want to say, yeah, I believe that when they made that manual, right, they made it generic. But you can't be too generic with engines. You can though. It's not a good thing to do. It's straight up not a good thing. So yeah, that's something that I don't really like though, because someone not knowing can easily, duck it up easy, like straight up easy. So too much torque or not enough torque or no Loctite or whatnot, something can easily be overlooked, okay? So yeah, all that to say that I don't really like this instruction manual, because I would assume that when they made the actual manual, right, they made it so generic that they forgot to update it along the years of them selling super dampers. So I don't know, bro. It's not a good thing to do. It's too generic. One last thing, okay, before I install it into the crank, I need to make sure that my crank, area is clean. So common sense, right? Same goes with the super damper. Well, it should be clean by default. And also, I do want to measure the diameter, the ID, the inside diameter. Yeah. Well, technically I can. So the inside diameter of my ATI super damper and the outside diameter of my crankshaft. Eyesight wise, right? It is all clean. Yeah, let me put some acetone, like always. I gotta clean this area. And also, I will clean it, yeah, with acetone. But I also want to add some lubrication, right, to make it go in with ease. I'm using acetone, like always. Just to clean this area, bro. That's it, bro. Nothing crazy, bro. Yeah, see, it's a bit dirty. Nothing crazy, but you know. And yeah. Alright. And you know what? I might as well do that part too. Alright, just might as well do that too. Alright. Surface now clean, and yeah, it was dirty. Measurements wise, right? OD and ID, okay? So OD 29.9. Well, you know what? Let me double check. Hold on. It should be 30, right? At this point. 29.9. Let me triple check. $29.9, okay? Let's round it up to 30, to be honest, okay? ID now. Should be about the same. Probably slightly lower though, for a tighter fit, but 29.4, hold on. Let me double check. 29.8. Let me triple check. You know, about the same. Well, it is the same. 29.9. 29.9, okay? So it's gonna fit straight in. That's good, that's good, that's good. Nothing crazy about that. Crankshaft bolt, but I need to cut it open though. So I don't even think that this is gonna be enough though. Might be. Nah, looking at it, bro. Yeah, it's way too thick, bro. Full on cardboard, bro. I can't be cutting that. Not with this though. Hold on. Let me try though. Maybe it's gonna work. Alright, kind of. Not too bad. Wait, hold on. Not too bad, you know. Kind of. It cut open though. Bro. Oh, so this is how you open it. Never mind then. Yeah, let me put it like right there. Alright. Good enough for me. Yeah. Good enough for me. Okay. Right there. The washer and the fastener assembly lubricant, which I'm not gonna undo, bro. I got some over there, you know. I got some there, so it's like it's the same product, bro. It's the same thing. That to the side, and that over there. Is there a specific way? Nah, there's no specific way, right? Nah, I'm gonna go something like that, okay? Dang, and of course I got the you know, dedicated socket for that. So I'm back over there, you know, at the crank, and my gloves is almost came over though. It's insane. That means that I'm almost done though. Well, not necessarily, okay? Not necessarily, but you get what I mean, okay? Now, what is next, okay? So I got that, okay? It's a tool kit to install my you know, ATI Super Temper. But anyway, I need me that to you know, help me place my harmonic balancer onto the crankshaft. Okay, now what I have to do though, put a bit of oil over there, because now it's cleaned up and it has to, you know, slide in. And I believe my Woodruff key is good enough too, like the way it's set up. And yeah, now I need me that, some of just a little of you know, oil. Nothing crazy. Can I just? All right, that's perfect. All right, so I got a little amount. Put some there on the Woodruff key. Right there on the sides. Yeah, small amount. Probably bit on the edge, nothing crazy, but alright, just like that, just like this. Good, good, good. Okay, I got some all over. Now, what other place? The actual, you know, damper itself, though. Yeah, yeah. Let me remove that sticker, bro. All right, over there for now. Okay. Yeah, same vibe. Just a bit of oil over there. You know, in the backside, the interior. Just a bit. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. And yeah, hopefully it's gonna slide like properly. Yeah, well, I got the tools though, so should be fine. Now, okay, how am I going to go about it? Over there? Okay, I don't even know the name of that section, but that edge, okay, the, what is it called? My harmonic balancer tool. This one has two important pieces, okay, which is that, which helps the, you know, harmonic balance to be pressed in. So that's one. Okay, and also this part, okay, which is where you pretty much apply the pressure onto that section, the black circle that you just saw. It pretty much apply a pressure onto that, and therefore onto the harmonic balancer. At the end of the day, okay, this loopy part has a swivel washer, okay? Like a swivel washer, like this part turns, okay? Like, you can also hear though. Yeah, this part turns, right? So, what's gonna happen, okay? Those two together, okay? All right, like that. It turns, it turns, it turns. And by the time you turn it in, it will apply pressure onto that section, okay? And that section to press in the harmonic balancer into the, you know, crankshaft area. Hold on, let me try if I can like screw it in though. But I need, yeah, I need that part to like all the way like up there, pretty much. Yeah, it screws in though. So it's gonna. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it screws in. But I barely got space to press that. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, yeah, it might be good though. Hold on. Hold on. It might be good though. It might be good. Okay, it might be good. Hold on. You have that there. Okay. Yeah, but like now, how do I hold my... Hey, it might... Who knows, it might work. Hold on. It's working. It's pushing it in. Yeah, it is pushing it in. Oh, that's nice. I'm currently looking everywhere, and making sure that everything is aligned and whatnot, okay? And especially that backing plate is kind of, it's kind of strange, but so yeah, okay. I'm looking at it though, and it is actually wanting to go in, like it's pressing down. That's good. Yeah. It's getting harder and harder, but I'm almost there though. Yeah. Getting harder and harder, but look, I am almost there. Come on, bro. I'm almost now. Almost now. Yeah. Yo, placing a what's it called? That piece, bro. Harmonic balancer ain't no joke. Yeah. It ain't no joke. You gotta make sure that the backing plate is also good though. I guess it doesn't matter where it sits, but it has to be like pressed in. Hold on, bro. Let me find its actual sweet spot. But you know, it's wanting to go in. That's good. That is good. Yo, can I find a sweet spot of my thingy though? I think I got it actually. Was it this one? Hold on, I'm trying to find it though. I cannot find it. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Oh, it's a 22 though. So what is that? A quarter inch? I think it is a quarter inch, but anyway, that is a 22. Okay. Let me just push that in. Yeah. Way easier to push in. Yeah. It's a joke. That way is so easier, bro. Now I don't even know when should I stop. Like when do I need to stop though? I don't even know. When am I stopping though? Oh. I think that's good. Cause the crank wants to turn. I think that's good though. Yeah, it's turning. So should I stop there? I mean, it's turning though, and it's not gonna touch the backing plate. So, alright, look, right. I'm somewhere where my harmonic balancer is now installed. I am somewhere where my harmonic balancer ATI split damper is now like that. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking all right. Yeah, I need to remove that. Of course, you know that piece. It's just turning that counterclockwise and removing that. It's so easy. Okay. Now I got that going on, and yo, this engine build is going well. It's going smooth. Everything is good. There's no binding. There's no problem. No nothing. I mean, I have few problems here, but for now, it's all good. Okay. Let me undo that. Okay. Let me undo that part, and I will be right back with probably cleaning this whole area because it is mad dirty. So there's a small issue, right? Nothing crazy. I believe it's by design, but you see this, you know, the crank bolt area right there, okay? There's a small ledge. You can kind of see it. Yeah, you see it though. There's a small ledge between the crankshaft bolt area and the ATI super damper. The thing is, I can't get it to be pressed in even more because it is now turning to full on, like, you know, timing belt. So yeah, I don't know though. And even though I could do it though, I can't really do it too much because there's a clearance over there. Okay. Yeah, over there you see it though. There's a clearance between the, you know, the back of the ATI where you can see the angles, okay, markings, whatnot. Here's the, you know, lower timing cover plate. I believe it's made to be like that though, because there's no way I can press it in even more. And you've seen it though. Even though I tried to do so, my bad. Yeah, even though I tried to do so, the actual like engine is turning, so it's like I can't get it to be pressed in even more. Bottom part of the engine, you see that silver part in the middle that I got placed prior to installing like the ATI split damper. It is pressed in against the gear itself. You can kind of see the teeth though, and the thing is that, you know, although that silver piece is against the gear itself, it's also against the ATI split damper though. Hold on, can you? Yeah, you can see. You see what I mean? It's like I can get it to be pressed in even more than that. So, because it's gonna touch the lower timing cover plate, and it's already touching the silver part that I got going on between the harmonic balancer, ATI split damper, and the crankshaft gear. So, I think that's fine at this point. Bolt wise, right? I got it right here. It's gonna be inside of that over there, but prior to that, let me put some you know, ATI lubricant pasting, some of that over there. Okay. I'm not gonna torque it to specs yet. Why? Because it is a huge amount and I don't got the tool for it, like I should have do not. So yeah, that will have to wait, but I can, you know, still do the rest of that engine build or what I got going on today. So I had to clean this full-on test because yeah, it was getting my dirty. And now it's you know, the RB Ultra Dark fastener assembly lubricant. Okay, and it's pretty much straightforward. Okay, with this micro. Put some over there, right? Put some over there, right? And on the threads, and that's it. And that's it, though. So, oh, that's way too much. There. Alright. Hold on. Just gonna put that there. Alright. Gonna put some over there on the threads though. Alright. Yeah, that's way too much. Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to remove some. It's not helping. Okay, that's way too much. I think I'm gonna have to do that just a bit. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, that's spot on. That amount is spot on. There's enough. There's some over there, and yeah, don't put some there. Yeah, let me place it at my crank shaft area. Okay, it's out there. And you know what? I feel like it's time to change gloves, cause yeah, those gloves is game over. Let me get some new ones. 1-116. Okay. Okay. Now, if you look at that, right, it's pretty much like where it can sit at though, cause yeah, see, the full-on engine is turning now. And of course, you know, eventually I will have to bolt that down, torque that down, should I say. Because, yeah, it has to be torqued down to specs, and I do not remember the specs, but I know that they are mad high, like crazy high. So, yeah, that will be for something else eventually. And of course, to turn that, to bolt that down, torque that down, I need something that stops, you know, the crank from turning. And that will be what? The full-on transmission and brakes. So obviously it's not now, so for now this is what I can do, and it is perfect for what? Timing my engine. Now let me get my tools, right? Let me get what I need to time that engine, and yeah, I'll be back though. I'll be back. I got a small issue, a big one. I don't even know how that happened, but I broke my dial indicator. So the magnet over there, you know, the base magnet was off, and yeah, it went down to the ground, and it's looking like that. So yeah, you can look, it ain't so good. Same goes, you know, the front plate is over there, and that lubricity part too. I gotta stop right there, cause yeah, this ain't good anymore. Yep, it busted open. So I gotta be over there, and has to be over there. So what I gotta do now is get out of here. I mean, bro, it's I can't work anymore. It broke. It genuinely dropped down and it broke. So yeah. Anyway, I feel like I've been there way too long for my liking, like a bit too long for yeah. So that means on this note, drive safe.